Hello, math class of 213. I'm Kyla Esselburn, and I am going to do presentation question number 1 on week 3. So my question is, a common bike tire is 700 millimeters in diameter when inflated, and then how many times does this bike rotate when it is going 300 meters? And then what angle does this represent? So like how many rotations is what it meant to say. So we got some information, so I wrote down the basic information. Up here you can see that's really important. And then I realized millimeters and meters aren't equal, so we're gonna need to times my millimeter, my meter by 1,000 to get my millimeters, which is 300,000 millimeters. Now my next step is to find arc length, which is going to be really helpful for us for our triple number line. So 700 is our diameter, so we only need to do S equals pi d. So S equals arc length, of course, so we get 700 pi, super simple. So now we do our triple number line. So I got one line for rotations, and then I got one for angle, and I got 700 pi for distance. So rotations, of course, this would be one circle, and this would be, for angles, I used radians because it will be simpler because we're dealing with pi for this, so it's 2 pi radians, and then 700 pi was our distance of our circle. So what we're trying to find is, I'm gonna write down some stuff really quick, and then I'll show you guys, so be patient. So we know that we have 300,000 millimeters, and then we don't know what our angle is, something we need to find, and we need to figure out how many rotations we get. So in order to do this, we're going to use the constant of proportionality, which is awesome because we know how to do that. So we're gonna I'm gonna write some stuff out here so you guys can bear with me for a second. And then let me write some more stuff out. I'm going this way. So how's your guys' day going? And I realize I drew that in the wrong spot, so we're going to ignore that because I'm not redoing this video again. I've already been doing it so many times. So in order to get from 700 pi to 2 pi, we're going to need to divide it by 350. You can see I have like a little fraction here, but this reduces down to a better number, and I like this number, even though it's not going to be fun to use for when we get over here, but we'll deal with it. And then from here, we just need 1 over 2 pi, pretty simple to get to 1, so that's it. So now we're going to do some math, which we all love to do. It's never easy, but we enjoy it. So we're going to do, I'm going to actually do it on this side so I can show you, and then we can write it in on the other side to make it look all so pretty. So it's 300,000 divided by 350. So we're going to do that. I'm going to pull out my handy dandy calculator because I really don't feel like doing long versions of math. My dog just came in the room because she misses me and wants to know what I'm doing. Oh, that's right. It's not a very pretty number. Okay. So, remember that pretty numbers are a part of math, but we're not going to be scared by them because, ow, I just stabbed myself in the eye. Pretty numbers aren't part of the real world, and I don't know what I just did there. So, pretty numbers are nice, but it's not happening for this problem because this problem, it kind of isn't fun. Yeah, okay. So, did some math, got some answers. So, 300,000 divided by 350 is 857 and 1/7. So, that's exciting. So now we know the angle. It's it's a terrible angle, but we know it. So that pen wasn't very good, so we're not using that pen. Ow, I just marked myself. Okay, so 857th and 1/7 rads. I'm actually gonna put my units on here. I should have done that in the beginning, and units are always important. Otherwise, we don't know what we're doing, because that's weird, and I don't know how to utilize rotation, so we're gonna do rot, because that's a fun word. It sounds like rotten fruit. So, anyways, listen to me. Gad. So here's our first two number lines hooking together. So now that we know, we have 857, we can do some more division. So 857 and 1/7 divided by 2 pi equals something. So that's fun. So now I'm gonna get my real calculator. Actually, I'll be right back. I think it'll be easier than typing it into my phone, because then I can see what my calculator's actually doing rather than rather than seeing what it's, oh, hold on, I'm trying to see, like, what it's, okay, hold on, I gotta find the symbol I need. No, not there. Oh, there it is. Haven't used my graphing calculator in forever. So, you guys can't really see that, so I'm sorry, but it's basically just a well-parenthesized form of this equation, so we'll see what we get. Cool, so that gave us an answer. So I think that gave us 1/36, and I believe that is 4/7. No, is it 3/7? Pretty dang close. Okay. Well, it gave us a very wacky decimal. And I'm sure that decimal goes on forever. So this is the decimal I got. I'll show you guys. If you want to spend more time with me just lecturing you, we could, to make this easier, turn this into an improper fraction and then multiply by that and get some weird fraction, but it doesn't require us to use a fraction. I was just being nice and putting it there because fractions are amazing, but I'm not gonna fuss over this. So it's basically, so we're gonna go back to our decimal number line and do 136.4185, and then I'm just gonna do dot 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 because I know it goes on for some time. Not repeating, of course, because why would that be easy? So you can see we got all of our parts now, and we have our answers, so that's great. Feel free to message me if you have any questions. I can try to explain it the best I can. I know my video seems a little bit distracted because I really don't know how to do this in front of a camera. I praise Tammy for doing it almost every day. So, thank you for watching and have a great day.